Hello and welcome to your morning yoga glow practice. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. Before we get started, I'd like to take a quick moment to introduce today's sponsor, which is Audible. The new year is here, which is an exciting time to set new wellness goals, and one of mine is to create more healthy and productive habits in the morning. So I've started listening to motivating podcasts and Audible titles during my morning routine. I love that Audible offers an incredible selection of audiobooks across every genre, and that the app makes it super easy to listen anytime or anywhere. As a member, I also get one title a month to keep from the entire catalog, including the latest bestsellers and new releases. Currently, I'm listening along to The Mountain Is You, which has already taught me that it's the small daily changes in our routines that over time lead to profound transformation. I'm so excited to listen to more wellness titles on Audible, especially into the new year, to help me stay on top of my goals. New members can try Audible for free by visiting audible.com/Jessica Richberg or texting Jessica Richberg to 500-500. Thank you, Audible, for sponsoring this video. For today's class, we're going to begin straight away in tabletop pose. Coming onto your hands and knees, make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide, rooting down through the palms of your hands. We'll start to find some cat-cow, so taking a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, round through your spine. Inhale to let your belly drop. Lift your gaze. And exhale to round, chin to chest, gaze at your belly. Inhale to lift. And exhale. And continue to flow here on your own, just beginning to connect to your breath. And taking a couple more rounds, moving with your breath. Then come back to a neutral spine. Extend your right leg straight back behind you, tuck your toes under. And then lift your right heel in line with your right hip, keeping your spine long, core engaged. As you exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose, rounding through your upper back. And inhale to extend your right leg back behind you. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale to round. Inhale, extend once more. And as you extend your right leg back behind you, go ahead and release your foot to the floor, tucking your toes under. Kickstand your left leg. Inhale to reach your right arm high, pressing down through your right foot. Reach your bicep towards your ear, fingertips reaching towards the front of the mat, coming into a side body stretch. And then release your right hand down, come back into tabletop pose. Extend your left leg behind you, tuck your toes under. And then lift your left heel up in line with your left hip. Take a deep breath in and exhale to curl knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale to extend. And release your left toes to the floor. Kickstand your right leg. Root down through your right hand. Inhale your left arm high. Reach your bicep towards your ear. One more inhale through the side body. And exhale, place your left hand down, come back through tabletop. Walk both hands forward, come into melting heart pose, relaxing your chest down towards the ground. Taking about 2 to 3 breaths here. And slowly lift yourself up. Coming back through tabletop pose, tuck your toes under, lift your knees, your hips, downward facing dog. And taking a few deep breaths here, stretching out through your legs, relaxing your head. One more breath. And then shift your gaze forward and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, bringing your hands to your shins or your thighs. And exhale, forward fold. Let your arms hang heavy, bend into your knees, slowly roll your spine all the way up. Allowing your head to be the last thing to arrive, and then roll your shoulders up toward your ears and down your back. Bring your arms out wide and up overhead, palms touch, gaze up at your fingertips, and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend your knees, let your arms hang heavy, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Again, roll the shoulders up and then down. Sweep the arms up overhead, palms touch, gaze up, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head. Halfway lift. Plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog. Taking a full breath here. Root down through your left foot, inhale your right leg, three-legged dog. Keep your hips squared, core engaged. And exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands, coming into a runner's lunge. Place your left hand down, reach your right arm high for a twist. Keep your hips lifted high, shoulders stacked. And release your right hand to the floor. Find your balance. Inhale to stand, high lunge. Relax your shoulders down, gaze ahead of you. Transition into triangle pose. Open your hips out wide. Straighten through your right leg. Release your right hand down. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Keep pressing your left hip back. One more breath. And coming up for a reverse triangle pose. Left hand comes to your back leg. Reach your right arm up overhead. Maybe you lift your right toes up, coming up onto the right heel. Warrior 2. Plant your right foot flat, extend the arms out wide. Soften into your right knee. An extended side angle. one more breath. Plant your left hand to the floor. Right hand follows inside of the right foot to lizard pose. Drop your back knee down. Keeping your hands on the floor, chest lifted, actively pressing your hips down towards the ground. Breathe into the stretch. And slowly shift into half splits, folding over your right leg. Lift your gaze, plant your right foot down. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift and extend your left leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step your left foot forward, in between your hands, coming into your runner's lunge. Root down through your right palm, inhale the left arm high for a twist. And one more breath. And gently release your left hand down, framing your front foot. Squeeze your inner thighs together, find your balance. Inhale for high lunge. Opening up into triangle pose. Spin your back foot flat, open your hips, your shoulders, straighten through your left leg. Release your left hand down. Gaze up towards the sky. Reverse triangle pose. Lift yourself up, shift your weight back. Bicep to ear, maybe your left toes lift up. Warrior 2. Place your left foot down, bend into your front knee. An extended side angle. Breathe into the right side body. Place your right hand down inside of your left foot, left hand follows, spin on your back toes, lizard. Coming into half splits, begin to shift your hips back, straightening through the left leg as best as you can as you fold forward. Walk your hands forward. Plant your hands and step back into plank pose. Left foot meets the right foot. Begin to engage your core here, pulling your belly up towards your spine. Good, one more breath. And gently release your knees, your hips, and your belly to the floor. Press down through your palms. Inhale for a baby cobra. Open your heart, lift your head back, and then slowly roll back down as you exhale. Come back into child's pose. Relax your forehead to the ground. Come back to your breath. And from your child's pose, begin to lift yourself back up. Turn to face the long ways of your mat, coming into a seat. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Bend your left knee, bringing the sole of your left foot inside of your right thigh. Coming into revolved head to knee pose. Relax your right arm inside of your right leg. Inhale to reach your left arm up overhead, coming into a deep side body stretch. Keep rooting down evenly through your sit bones, fingertips reaching for the toes. Inhale to lift yourself back up. Place your left hand behind you. Inhale to lift your hips, open your heart, reaching your right arm up overhead. And with control, slowly release your hips back down. Turn to face your right leg. Inhale tall through the spine and exhale fold. Coming into head to knee pose. Lift yourself back up and switch sides. Extend your left leg long, bend your right knee. Relax your left arm inside of your left leg, and then reach your right arm up overhead. With your next breath, lift yourself back up. Plant your right hand behind you. Lift your hips. Press down into your right shin. Open your heart. As you exhale, slowly release. Coming back into your seat and turning to face your left leg. Inhale to find space and exhale, release, fold forward. Allow your next breath to guide yourself back up. Cross your legs. Coming into a comfortable seat. Rest your hands on your legs. And begin to roll your head slowly in one direction, relaxing your shoulders down. You can close your eyes here if that feels good. And then switch directions of your circles, moving your head the other way. And bring your head back to center. Aligning your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. Taking a moment here to close your eyes and just be present with your breath. Notice how your body feels. And taking this time to send love to yourself, thanking yourself for showing up on your mat this morning. With your next inhale, reach your arms out wide and then stretch your arms up overhead, palms touch. As you exhale, draw your hands down to your heart center, ending our practice today with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.